Hello, you guys. Unicorn fan here. So I apologize that you haven't heard from me for a while. I'm fighting a bad migraine right now, so please pray for me for the fact that this migraine has affected my way of thinking and mental and just everything that I've been doing to try and make myself better. So I'm just going to be doing a quick story about Lot's wife and why that this is important that God has served a solemn warning against attachment to the world and disobedience. So, though Lot was a rich and influential man, as it says in Genesis 13:10 through 11, the scripture does not record his wife's name or any information concerning her race or family. So, from every indication, however, his wife was a worldly, materialistic woman, and she failed in the spiritual nourishing of her children, which pretty much means her daughters married men of Sodom and then initiated incest with their own father, as it says in Genesis 19:32 to 35. So Lot's wife did not have to die. She was offered a choice: obedience and life, or disobedience and death in pursuit of the pleasures of the world. We do not know where Lot met his wife or when they were married, but we do know they had two daughters. The kidnapping of Lot and his family would have included his wife, and she would have been among the company that was rescued by Abraham, since Abraham recovered all the goods and brought back his relative Lot and his possessions together with the women and the other people, as it says in Genesis 14:16. So this means she may well have heard Melchizedek's witness for God. In other words, she was well aware of the Lord and his dealings with Abraham. But the lifestyle of Sodom had a strong hold on her. As we all know, Sodom and Gomorrah, it was one of the sophisticated towns offering a wide variety of cultural opportunities. And this is when it says that the immorality had degenerated to the lowest point of sexual perversion, so much that our term sodomy comes from the name of that city. Lot, though called a righteous man, seemed also to be entangled in the grip of Sodom's influence, as it says in 2 Peter 2, verse 7 through 8. He chose to raise his family in Sodom, even though its reputation for depravity was well known. Still, the Lord has sent messengers to rescue his wife from their own destructive choices. God really did want to save Lot's wife, so he sent his angels to warn, to escort, and finally physically to pull her out of harm's way. Whether she understood exactly what would happen to Sodom is uncertain, but being escorted by angels in this fashion surely alerted her to something supernatural. So the destruction most likely began with a violent earthquake which set fire to the gates and sulfur.